Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so you were just telling me about so you finished the book and found a publisher for it?
Yeah, I got a publisher for this.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. I mean, it didn't take over. I sent out about probably about 10 or 12 queries,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a notice before I could even get back from the post office from these people here in McFarland.
Oh, is that right?
And they explained to me, you know, like they never have. It's very rare that they get black to write about their experience,
Right.
especially
Mm-hmm.
enlisted,
Mm-hmm.
you know, private PLCs
Mhm.
from that point of view.
Mhm.
So they jumped on it, and they, you know, they did that. Matter of fact, they suggested the title because my title, the title that I had chose for it, was Black Warrior in Korea,
Mm-hmm.
and so, you know, they felt that that would be more, I guess,
Provocative,
catchy.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and. So anyway, I went along with it, you know, because it's like, I didn't want it to. It's not just my story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's all of our story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 'cause,
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, because you know, the war is so repetitious.
Mhm.
So it's only about 100 and some pages. Mhm. But you know, you're doing the same thing over and over
Mm-hmm.
until you are either, you know, killed or wounded, you know, to the point that you can't serve anymore. And so here's the cover for it. But that was before electronic books.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no clause, so I had a clear path to do it as an ebook.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that was the first thing came to my mind. You should do this as an ebook.
Yeah. So I did it about 3 months ago. Now,
Okay.
Yeah, it's been on Amazon about 3 months now.
Oh, okay.
And you know, it's the same contents too.
Right.
But
Yeah.
only I added a few more photos.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah. Awesome.
yeah. And I got a children's book in here too that I showed to you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I was walking around here for about.
If you get a children's book, we have to put it in the library. We'll do the.
It's in the same format as, you know, it's an ebook because I couldn't get it published. I got the drawings and everything that I made it from, but it was like an arm and a leg.
Yeah, it's really challenging. That's one of the reasons that I went into publishing as opposed to just writing, because it's really hard. I actually was in publishing. I used to publish children's books 20 years ago when it was really expensive.
Yeah.
And you know, it just really wasn't possible to maintain as an independent entrepreneur.
Yeah.
But with the electronic books, it's a whole different ball game.
Right.
And the book, and now these books. So now I'm creating an interactive digital platform for these books to be. So they're sight, sound, motion, and they're
Right.
you know, you use them on the tablet and So
I guess you could do the same with this, can you? Because it do have the audio. I don't know. I haven't tried that.
yeah. So if you have audio, yeah, because you can. Yeah. So you
on
can.
On the iPad, yeah, but I haven't. I tried it with my, you know, with the computer. I just didn't like the way it worked. Because I'm working on another book here. I'll show you that. And it's called.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to read this. I love. I'm a genealogist. That's kind of how I got into this whole twist on history.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of doing traditional people that they always do in history, to do, you know, the story of people who would make other kinds of contributions, and that who, you know, I just feel like we've as black people, we've come so far in 100 years, and we've done so many incredible things. And
I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it is fantastic, and nobody knows about it. And I said, you know, I'm going to do this whole series about, you know, basically tell me your story. Yeah, you know.
You know, when Barbara mentioned, I said, what? I was so happy to hear that. Yeah,
and so I thought, oh man, children can, you know, will be able to actually, you know, hear it, see it, you know, and recognize that they can, you know.
Right, because, you know, they can.
So I'll download these from, they're in iTunes or on Amazon?
They're on Amazon.
Amazon, okay, yeah, I'll get them on.
I think you can use for one, right? There's also a Book Nook. That's Barnes and Noble. I'm not that familiar with them though. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot to do as we're talking. I'm looking here.
Yeah, it's a lot to.
It's a lot.
But Barbara didn't tell me you had books already. Shit.
Yeah. Oh no. I thought you. I'm thinking that you already knew. So I didn't know where to start at.
No, she just, I called her, told her what I was doing with children's books, and she told me she knew an artist.
Yeah.
And she recommended you, but when I got to talking about the,
Now that's the children's book here. Go to, I'm trying to get to the first, this is only 20 pages. I got the joints over there. You should be able to go, press down the shit. Oh, that's the cover.
Okay.
That's the front cover.
A
boatia. That means small people.
Okay.
Midget, like dwarf. So they're like, 4 feet or something. And they was magic people. They had magic power where they could project themselves throughout space. And when they get in space, like we call a meteor, they found themselves into meteorites. So this story starts off with the mother and her child sitting out in the, on a log and looking up, in Africa. You ever been in Africa? Yeah, you see those, the skies are so clear. You see meteorites just like they're just, like fireflies, fireflies, remember? And so this little boy, whatever, little child, Mama, what is that? Look in the sky. So that's where she
tells
that's
her.
it right there.
She starts telling the story.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah, so you should to look at maybe doing it in the with the audio read along. Our books, what they're going to do is that they're going to have at minimum read along audio,
right,
so that the child can read along the Yeah, I have to when I can read, read the whole thing all the way through.
Yeah.
Beautiful art, though.
And that's the end there. After he had finished his mission, then they're free to go. So they're taking off after he had populated planet, which is planet Earth. And so I was thinking, I did a lot of research on it because I had to find out whether or not it would be acceptable. Because this is, you're up against Christianity and the Bible version of how man was created, whether it was created, the biblical version, how we were brought about here.
Adam and Eve and all of that.
Yeah, Adam and Eve and all that, yeah. But, the people that spoke, they say, no, that's a mentality. And it's true, all this happened in 7 days, which could be 7 million years or whatever, And he was working from a higher power, because he didn't give himself that power to be able to recreate himself, by a piece of his body, like a strand of hair, a fingernail. And the moment he take a string of hair, for instance, and plant it, it become a human being. So then he would go so far to the left, so he circulated the planet Earth, you see, north and south, east and west, and all points in between. Until, so he's so fast, he's just like going around the planet. And so he, after he finished his mission, then he goes until he bump into another planet.
That's good. So you got these all up on Amazon, and
Oh yeah, they're on there. And the thing is such a new market, like a new venture, And most people that you see, I've been doing a lot of research too on Facebook, and
Mhm.
most people say, "Oh, I'm going to get your book." They don't get it, right?
Mhm.
And oh, I'm so used to. I like the hard copy. You know, that's the But a lot of people don't buy books anyway,
Right,
unless
right.
it's job related.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to get it, but they don't get it. But I think it's more convenient. Like you can put 1,400 books
Mhm.
on a iPad.
Right.
On this one here. This
Right.
one,
Well, I do both, but I'm still a hard copy reader. I like
me too,
I like to hold the book. But yeah, I will read books on, cause I have a tablet. I read ebooks all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially you're out traveling, you might.
Yeah, now that's really good when you're traveling.
Right.
You don't have to carry all those
You don't
books.
have to carry all those books.
Yeah.
And the school kids, I imagine it would be. I don't know what they'd be doing on their iPhone. I think you could also download it on your iPhone, couldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Book.
You mean these books? Yeah, yeah. If you do that,
ebook.
absolutely.
Yeah, 'cause I don't have
Yeah, because because that's exactly what what I do is I definitely
This battery is dead. Here, this is open with.
uh,
Yeah.